That is tonight's weather. Back to you, Liz and Howard.
Thank you, Dave.
Well, what do you think about tonight, all that weather, and that's going to cause a lot of trouble with the traffic?
Now, top story for tonight, increasing UFO sightings.
Now tonight, we will tell you about extraterrestrial biological entities, EBEs, or, as you know them, aliens.
I spend most of my time looking for the aliens. They're all over. I haven't been able to work. I'm still on disability. I worked up there at the manure mill, fell down the poop chute and messed my back all up, so I ain't been able to get back to work yet. I got a bad disc. I guess I had my first experience with them about 4 years ago. Kind of been doing it ever since. Kind of become an obsession. I do what I got to do. I don't know if I'm really haunted by them so much as I feel like they kind of giving me a purpose. Figured out how to track them. My boy here is getting pretty darn good at hunting them up. Everybody out here tells me I had some bad moonshine. I know what I seen. I've seen aliens. Ain't that right, boy?
Yeah, Paul.
I was down here by my fishing hole, minding my own business. Out of nowhere, I seen this bright light shining up. Kind of scared me. I knew right away what it was. I started getting scared because I ain't trying to be abducted by no alien. I was out there at my fishing hole with my coon dog. Best one I ever had. I'll be doggone if they didn't take him. Sometimes I wish they would have had to take me instead of my coon dog. I miss that poor boy. Right up yonder through this clearing, we got us a great place to find us some aliens. It's a little tricky. I'll show you how it's done. All right, boy. Once you take this rifle and you shoot first, ask questions later. Let's go. All right, so what you do with this here thing is you dial in the frequency you're looking for. All right, and then you use this antenna here, and then you triangulate with this, and you just point that around. And when you start hearing a tone in your left ear, you know you're getting close. Now when you got a solid tone in both ears, all right, then you know you honed in on one. Now sometimes they can be hiding in the trees. Sometimes they're flying around in the sky. They're hard to see. They can blend in real easy, all right? So what you do is when you got solid tone in both cups there in your ears, you just let me know and I'll look where you're pointing at with your little shooter there, and I'll aim in there and I'll be able to hit that sound gun.
How about right there?
You got a solid tone?
No, it's just my left ear.
All right, well keep looking. You're getting close. Keep looking.
Oh, there it is, right there.
All right, you got a solid tone?
Yeah, both ears.
Sure. Oh, I see them. All right.
Now tonight, I want to talk to you about extraterrestrial biological entities, EBEs as we like to call them. Now, a lot of people like to call them aliens, and some people may have been abducted by them or may not have. That's to find out later. But if you are to avoid an EBE abduction, the first thing you need to know is do not panic. The extraterrestrial biological entity, or EBE as we like to call them, may sense your fear and act rashly.
One of the important things to remember is you must resist verbally. Firmly tell them to leave you alone. Picture yourself enveloped in a protective shield protecting you from the EBEs. Maybe if they're telepathic, they will get the message that you have a protection around you.
The EBE may have the ability to read your mind, so avoid thinking about any abductions or violence of any sort. The biggest thing of all, resist any mental images of anal probes.
An important thing to remember is at As a last resort, when you have no other options, physical resistance. When physical resistance, go for the eyes. You don't know anything else about them, so if they have eyes, go for the eyes.
Thank you, Sam and Ron. Please be sure to contact the proper agencies.
UFO Reporting and Information Services Act, 206-721-5035. Our National UFO Reporting Center at 206-722-3000.
Thank you, Liz.
Well, I will sure be more careful than when I go out at night.